It is no coincidence that you are watching this video right now. You have a message from the angels, and in order to benefit from this message, watch the video until the end, and those who are in abundance can make their donations. You have been mentioned in a stunning memoir by a well-known actor. Everyone will be shocked by what they discover about you, and your life is about to take a serious turn. Because of this revelation, which is much more than a passing reference, the world is about to see you in a whole new light. Whether you like this change or not, you are now in the eye of a great storm that has the ability to destroy you or lift you to new heights. You have no idea why the universe has brought you to this time, but believe that you are here for a reason. Type, "I claim my truth" to get this universe message. Most likely, you're questioning why you're experiencing something so dramatic. Why, of all times, is your name mentioned by someone so well known? In actuality, the cosmos has been working behind the scenes to align the stars and change the energy surrounding you. The start of a bigger scheme is not concluded by this actor's surprising revelation. Even though you may not realize it right now, your entire life has been leading up to this point. You've reached this crucial juncture as a result of the difficulties you've encountered, the connections you've cultivated or lost, and the choices you've made. Because it recognizes that you have something the world needs to see, the universe is putting you in the limelight. Type, "I claim my transformation" to acknowledge your fate. Your life is about to be engulfed in a media frenzy. Bloggers, influencers, and journalists will be hammering on your door in an attempt to get a statement. Your side of the tale will be of interest to all. But take a deep breath and recognize that this is your chance before you become overwhelmed. You're not put in situations you can't handle by the universe. You possess the fortitude, discernment, and fortitude to rise above the confusion. Right now, the goal should be to thrive rather than just survive. What you do with this incredible platform that most people only dream about will define the next chapter of your life. If you're confident enough to take on this task, type, "I claim my strength." As word gets out about this expose, you'll notice a change in the atmosphere. People who used to disregard you will now find you interesting. You'll begin to receive knocks on your door from new chances, some posing as obstacles but all intended to propel you forward. Although the actor's disclosures may shock some, they also mark a fresh start. The cosmos is making room in your life for bigger things. What appears to be an attack or expose at the time will turn out to be a gift in the end. If you allow it, the universe will always find a way to turn suffering into strength. Type, "I claim my blessing" to get the gifts that are concealed in this tempest. Not all attention, though, will be favorable. There are going to be people who propagate misinformation about you, challenge you, and provide criticism. It's important to keep in mind that you are protected during moments like these. Behind the scenes, your ancestors, spirit guides, and guardian angels are striving to keep you safe. The universe will reroute any negative energy that someone attempts to use to damage your reputation, using it as fuel to propel you upward. The cosmic powers that surround you are stronger than you may ever imagine and are constantly working in your favor, so you are not alone in this struggle. If you feel that you are currently being protected by the cosmos, type, "I claim my divine protection." The urge to react will intensify as you come under more and more scrutiny. But keep in mind that you don't have to tell people the truth before you're ready. You alone have the authority to determine when and how to reveal this narrative. In the upcoming days, the universe is directing you to make deliberate, measured decisions. Give it some thought, take in the wider picture, and psychologically and emotionally get ready for what's ahead. A platform has been provided for you, but it is entirely up to you how you use it. Remain true to who you are. This is where authenticity will come in handy. Type, "I claim my authenticity" if you're willing to always stick to your truth. Your name will be prominently included in an exclusive interview about this book that a major media outlet is getting ready to release. The things you say in that interview have the power to alter your destiny. Be ready for praise as well as criticism. The ramifications of this interview could affect your job, relationships, and your financial future. It's not just about public opinion. The trick is that you actually have more control than you may realize. The universe is giving you the opportunity to change the course of events and use this scandal as a platform for empowerment, truth, and honesty. If you are prepared to take charge of your own destiny and story, type, "I claim my power." Unbeknownst to you, this book has deeper discoveries. A number of secrets about your past are starting to surface, including mistakes you made that are unexpectedly coming back to haunt you, relationships you believed were over, and incidents you thought were long since forgotten. But rather than running away from this exposure, make use of it as a catalyst for change. The reason the universe is letting these things surface is that it's time for you to move past your pain and toward your destiny by healing. Fear not the revelations. Here is your opportunity to accept and value your complete, real self, flaws and all. Type, "I claim my transformation to unleash the power of your history as your greatest asset." You'll notice that some of the individuals in your life are beginning to reveal their genuine selves as the world watches. It's possible for family members, friends, and co-workers to start acting differently, some becoming more aloof, others more encouraging. This is the universe letting you know who is really supposed to be in your life forever. It's okay to let go of people who are no longer a part of your development. The truth is that fewer people are able to keep up with you as you ascend in society. Only those who truly support you will stick around during this cleaning moment of exposure. If you're prepared to see the real you in the people around you, type, "I claim clarity." The universe wants you to stay rooted in your mission, even though this moment of popularity and insight may urge you to seek approval from others. Notoriety may come and go, but your influence will endure. Remain focused on the praise and constructive criticism. Remain committed to your mission, your truth, and your ideals. This exposure is merely a step in realizing your destiny. The universe is guiding you toward a higher purpose. While notoriety may open doors, your purpose is what will keep them open. If you're prepared to answer the calling the universe has for you, type, "I claim my purpose." It's critical to keep in mind that increased exposure entails increased responsibility. Even though everyone is looking at you, you don't have to bear the entire weight of the world on your shoulders. The universe is urging you to look after your mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. In the middle of all this chaos, don't forget about your health. Success, notoriety, or attention are nothing if you lose yourself in the process. Give your happiness, serenity, and health first priority. Then and only then will you be able to seize the chances that present themselves. Type, "I claim my self-care" to put your health first on this journey. There will be times as this novel progresses when you question your own abilities. There will be moments when you can't handle the pressure. But keep in mind that you are not by yourself during those times. You are being held, guided, and raised higher than you could possibly rise by yourself by the universe. This is the moment you were chosen. All the experiences you have gone through, including ups and downs, triumphs and heartbreaks, have helped you become the person you were destined to be. Right, I claim my resistance to overcome any obstacles that may come your way. There will be ups and downs along the way, but always keep in mind that everything happens for a reason. The situation you are facing is part of the universe's divine plan for you. Believe in the procedure, in yourself, and in the advice that is always at your disposal. Now it is your turn. Start writing, "I claim my journey," to accept the journey and your destiny. God and the angels are always watching over you. You can donate up to $30 and receive the protection of the angels. Now let's move on to our next message. The message your guardian angels have for you is specific to this point in your life. It is not a coincidence. Rather, it is part of a larger plan that is happening right now. Think of a person who has been on your mind lately. Perhaps you have been curious about him or her and his or her life for a long time. The truth is that this person is afraid. They were trying to hide from something important, but eventually the truth they were trying to hide came out. They never imagined it would happen, but it is happening right in front of their eyes. They find it hard to believe that you are defending this reality. They thought they could disguise their sentiments by donning masks and keeping their secrets to themselves. They believe that everything might remain hidden for all time, yet nothing is kept secret for very long. God is always able to see past appearances. The truth, like light emerging from the darkness, always finds a way to surface no matter how hard someone tries to bury it. This isn't about exacting revenge on someone. It's not about getting even or exacting retribution. There's something far greater at play here, something that will release you. The power of the truth is immense. It restores your soul and shines light into the deepest corners. The burden of secrets and falsehoods is no longer on you. Allow the truth to shine brightly and let the tranquility it brings fill your heart, knowing that what is meant to be disclosed will always find its way to light. Your angels want you to know that now is a time of freedom, light, and growth. The truth is here to point you in the direction of a more promising future. Accept it. The truth can occasionally make people uncomfortable. That discomfort is being felt right now by the individual who lied to you, betrayed you, or injured you. It terrifies them that they are sitting with their truth. You could see straight through their facade, no matter how hard they tried to cover it. They are no longer able to hide. Consider a candle flickering in a pitch-black room. When the light is bright, the shadows cannot hide. Their hearts race with fear, realizing that everything has changed. There is no turning back from the way things were since the truth has upended the ground beneath them. Like a deer in headlights, they could feel exposed and defenseless. But now is the time for you. You possess the fortitude to firmly hold to your truth. You are no longer responsible for the consequences of their conduct. You are emerging from the shadows of dishonesty and treachery and entering the light. Let the truth give you bravery and self-assurance as you proceed. They've had enough pretending. There is no turning back now that the masks they wore have crumbled. They are also unable to view you in the same manner. They know deep down you can see right through their charade. The lies they have been trying to cover up are collapsing, and the truth is coming through more clearly than before. It is forceful and inexorable, akin to a massive wave slamming against the coast. They are now experiencing the full force of that reality sinking in. You must keep in mind, though, that you are not required to bear their terror. You do not own that dread. It is not necessary for you to feel terrified. Rather, it is the truth that is freeing you. You are strong because of the truth, and strength leads to amazing freedom. So give up any fear. The lies that formerly surrounded you and the past are things you don't need to cling to. Think of getting rid of a bulky clothing that no longer fits. The truth has shone into your life, shedding light on the shadowy areas where uncertainty and perplexity once lurked. You can now move forward with assurance, unburdened by dishonesty. Imagine yourself at the edge of an expansive, lovely field. Your skin warms under the sun's rays. You inhale deeply, allowing the clean air to fill your lungs. Now is the time for you to accept who you really are. The truth has made the way clear so that you can move forward with direction and clarity. A better future can be created by you. Accept the brightness that is currently all around you and let go of the darkness of the past. You have the freedom to develop, shine, and lead a genuine life. The truth is on your side, pointing the way for new beginnings and chances. Truth may be painful, but it also leads to freedom. In order for you to walk in the light, God is making what was concealed visible. He desires for you to come forth with clarity and a truth-filled heart. You don't have to bear the terror of that person, the one who tricked you. You shouldn't hold on to their remorse, their anxiety, or their panic. They own it. They underestimated you, and that's something they're starting to recognize now. They had no idea you were this powerful. They were lying, and they had no idea you would catch them. Yet, God gave you more strength than anyone could have imagined. He bestowed upon you knowledge and the capacity to perceive things that are invisible to others. He let you see the truth when the moment was perfect. This is not an accident. The knowledge that you possess is not coincidental. Everything fits into God's design. He knows you're ready, so He's letting everything surface now. He's revealing you the reality so you can go on free from the weight of their lies, and He's giving you the strength to deal with this. You don't need to cling to their anxiety. They should deal with their guilt. You don't have to. Now, your route is different. It's filled with God's wisdom and is lighter and clearer. Continue to have faith in Him. You are being set free by the truth. God's timing is flawless at all times. Even when you don't feel ready, He shows you things at the perfect time. The truth may feel like a massive earthquake right now, upending everything and shattering your entire existence. However, this reality is seen by God as a stepping stone that will eventually lead you to your intended destination. Though it may sting like a bee, the truth isn't out to get you. Rather, its purpose is to help you rebalance and place your feet firmly on the ground. Think of yourself as having a compass that is guiding you. This truth will lead you down a better route, just like that compass did. Despite the overpowering feeling that comes with what has been disclosed, you don't need to be terrified. God is by your side, providing warmth on a cold day. He is assisting you at every turn and curve. He is enveloping you in His love and keeping you safe. God is ensuring that this reality works out for your good, even though it's difficult to see right now. What about the terrified individual who made an effort to conceal this? Keep your thoughts from becoming infused with their terror. They must now cope with the fallout from the decisions they made. Imagine them wearing a bulky rucksack full of boulders, each representing a decision they have made. They have to bear that burden. You don't have to shoulder their load. You should concentrate on making progress. Allow the truth to set you free and to clear your way. Picture yourself on a meandering road, with the truth illuminating the path ahead like a bright lantern. Even when things seem difficult, God is orchestrating everything for you. Have faith that He will always lead you in the direction of better things. The truth is not meant to hurt you. Rather, it is meant to strengthen you and help you go closer to your actual path. You are not alone in this. Remind yourself that you have no control over their decisions. The choices that led them to this place were made by them. Your own heart and your recovery are your responsibility. A crucial step in that healing process is realizing this truth. See yourself as a gardener removing the doubt and fear-causing weeds. God is requesting that you part with things that no longer benefit you. The lies that have been weighing you down for a long time need to come off of you. These lies have held you in the dark, like a bulky bag full of rocks, but you have the option to move into the light. The truth is not revealed by God to harm you. Because He loves you, He makes it known. Envision a devoted parent illuminating a shadowy space to ensure your safety. God desires for you to live free from falsehoods and in liberty. The light of the truth shines, and healing comes from light. Now inhale deeply, allowing the air to enter your lungs like a cool wind. Let the healing process start. God is guiding you through this. He is aware of your suffering and your perplexity, but He also understands what lies beyond this instant. He already sees that this fact is taking you in the right direction. It might not be easy now. Accepting that someone you cared about and someone you trusted wasn't who you thought they were can be difficult. Don't allow that, though. break you. You underestimate your own power, yet God has given it to you at this particular moment. He told you the truth for this reason, to guide you toward the light, to help you heal, and to help you grow. Have faith that He is leading you. Even if the path ahead may not be simple, you are not traveling alone. God is guiding you toward recovery and a brighter future. You'll overcome this. Think of yourself as a sturdy tree standing tall through a storm. When you overcome your obstacles, you'll realize that God's truth is more powerful than any deception. It resembles the sun beaming brightly through ominous clouds, warming everything in its path. What ought you do now, then? Give what you cannot bear to God. Imagine Him as an expert carpenter, piecing together something lovely from the fragments of your existence. You've fulfilled your duty. It's a big step forward that you have seen the reality. It's time to give the rest to Him, just like you would throw a fishing line into a peaceful, deep lake. You don't have to bear that person's dread. Envision a bulky rucksack brimming with stones, which stand in for their errors and anxieties. You're not required to carry that mass. God will handle their hearts at the appropriate moment. They don't require your fixing. You don't have to point out their mistakes to them. Whether people are conscious of it or not, God is already at work in their lives. Have faith in the procedure. It is similar to observing a plant grow. Daily progress is invisible, but eventually the plant blossoms. Even in situations that appear unclear, have faith that God is in control. He's not asking you to get it all at this moment. He is pleading with you to put your faith in Him, to cling to Him, and to let Him handle the details. You are never alone in this, and you are not alone in this, like a soft stream that gracefully navigates obstacles in its route. Imagine God as your ever-present friend, by your side at every turn, in every revelation, and in every emotion you go through. Like a strong hand on your shoulder, He is supporting you and making sure you don't fall when you feel helpless. It's time for you to concentrate on getting better. Give your heart to God to mend. Allow Him to mend what has been damaged. Although the truth was painful, it also opened the door to something different. Everything is being recreated for you by God. He's bringing fresh possibilities, vigor, and hope. Thus, inhale deeply and have faith that He is in charge. He is directing you toward a better future and is with you. God is raking away the lie's remnants. Imagine a large, powerful broom removing every falsehood that had previously obscured your vision. You can now plainly see where He is taking you. Take a step toward the light without fear. You are free because of the truth, and God intends for you to live a free life. As you proceed, never forget that God Himself, as well as the people who love you, are profoundly invested in you. There is no fear, no deceit, and no treachery that can conquer His love. Imagine it as a cozy blanket that envelops you, providing protection and solace. Through this season of change, you will be sustained by this love. It's not necessary for you to understand everything at once. Simply take each step as it comes. Every stride feels like setting foot on firm ground because you know that God is guiding and holding your hand at all times. Now exhale deeply. Let the clean air to enter your lungs and release any tension that has been stored in your heart. Think of letting a balloon fly high into the sky. Give go the fear that has been carrying around with you like a bulky bag. You are exactly where you should be because God is in charge. Everything that has been made known to you and everything you have learned is a part of a larger scheme. Like a river flowing toward a serene lake, this plan is guiding you toward health. It is pointing you in the direction of serenity and a bright future. Have faith that this is just one chapter in the novel God is writing for you, and that what has transpired is not the end. Think of turning the page of a book and continuing on to find out what comes next. Even when you're not able to see him, he's working behind the scenes. Imagine him as a skilled painter who uses each brushstroke to create a masterpiece. He's already started the process of giving you the healing and tranquility you require. Thus, maintain a forward gaze, akin to a runner intent on reaching the finish line. Never forget that you are never traveling this path alone. Instead, let God's light lead the way. There's someone afraid right now. You bear no responsibility for their terror. Consider their fear as a dark cloud hovering above them. It stems from the decisions they made, which you are not suited to change. It is not your trip to walk, but theirs. Rather, concentrate on your route. See it as an open road that extends in front of you. Pay attention to your recovery. God is guiding you via a unique plan He has for you. Have faith that the rest will be taken care of by Him, always. Their sorrow, their anxiety, and their worry are not yours to bear. See such burdens as hefty stones that you are not meant to carry. Let those stones fall to the ground and release them. You can now move forward with greater strength and lightness. Accept the serenity that comes from God. On this path, you are not just surviving, you are thriving. Remind yourself that with every step you take, you are moving towards a more hopeful future. God is leading you step by step through this period. Your role is to trust Him and let Him deal with the problems beyond your control. Breathe and release what you cannot hold. God is in control of everything, even when it is hard to see. He will protect you. Prioritize your healing and trust in His timetable. If you love God, please subscribe to our channel. Express your gratitude by contributing up to $30. Type 666 to claim this message and the blessings within.